Hey there, my name is Przemek and it's time for another Newsflash video. First of all, I wanted to remind about the upcoming Sangre Bandcamp compilation called Voices from Beyond. I think I'm more or less halfway through announcing the participating artists. For this moment, these are Vortex, Equal Stones, Sieben, Nimch, Antixlos, Stahlwerk 9, Pass Music, Abildung, Rangman and Anes, Zeresh, Temple Music, Galerie Schallschutz, Mars, Jintra, Andrew King, Deviant, Miel Noir, SSHE Retina Stimulants, Jotka, Black Lesbian Fisherman, 4000 Blackbirds and Federico Balducci, David E. Williams and Carlo Baia Garienti, Simply Dead, Tapephobia, Shinkiro and Norn. And more to be announced. The release date is the 1st of June, and for more info check the event page on Facebook, link below. I also launched the magazine's Instagram. Feel free to follow me there. Nothing serious there, just posting things I listen to, the magazine updates, stuff like that, Link also below. And now time for some news. The most important, I think, is release of the new album by ambient legend Robert Rich. 3 years after his last solo album, The Majestic Offering to the Morning Fog, we have Traveler's Cloth, which is out through Robert Rich label called Soundscape. These are 9 compositions recorded between 2001 and 2023. I didn't listen to this one yet, but I'm pretty confident it will be more than a solid set of atmospheric soundscapes. Another news, Deutsche Nepal has released a 6 LP box set containing 5 classic albums by Lina Babydoll, including Deflagration of Hell, Benevolence, Tolerance, Comprendido, Time Stop and World Ending, and Erosion, plus an extra record Dystopian selection, which is a selection of tracks from old compilations. As you can see, fortunately or not, they have a new graphic design. You can see it right now. At first I thought that cover in the middle it's Erosion. I think that it's a plate of onion rings, but apparently it's some rusted chain or something. Anyway, if you're interested, check Deutsche Nepal's Bandcamp. 999 Cuts is a label from Israel. It was founded by Michael Zolotov from Cadaver, I think last year or 2021, I don't remember right now. It's a label focused on harsher side of industrial music, noise, power electronics, experimental stuff like that. And he just announced 4 new albums with a release date 12th of May. And these are Uncodified, Flash Rooms CD. Uncodified is Italian experimental power electronics project by Corrado Altieri. Skin Soul, Schizosexual Warfare. I don't know nothing about this project, but according to Discogs, it's a project by Michael from Cadaver and Maskhead, a Finnish noise musician. Also Srefa, Primal, and it seems it's a black metal band from Israel with a female vocalist. Okay. And Bagman, Shallow Grave, or The Very Worst of Bagman Volume 1. This one will be released on a cassette. And Bagman is a quite prolific power electronics noise musician from United Kingdom. So if you're interested, contact the label on 999cuts.com. Let's change the mood. There's a very nice neo-folk album from Australia. The band is called Sun Vessel, and its debut is out now on Ultima Regum label from France. Few words about the concept. Definitive victory over the storms and triumph of Eden. The dismantling of the great wheel of time is followed by the cycles of the ether, where man enters into real communion. Etched in Eternity celebrates this harmony. Strongly influenced by Death in June and perhaps a bit by Of the Wand and the Moon, but I have to admit they have a good ear for catchy melodies. There's a regular and special edition of the album. Check the label's Bandcamp. Also, Cryochamber and Winterlight tirelessly deliver new dark ambient albums. Cryochamber's new offering is Proto and Olius album called Mörketsland. It's a Ukrainian-Swedish collaboration. The musician joined forces on this Viking-inspired dark ambient album, drones, ritual drums, and the atmosphere that may recall Robert Eggers' movie The Northman. And thanks to Winterlight, we have Hinterland album by Electronic Death Black Dogs. What a peculiar name for the project. And according to the label, Hinterland is an audio airbrushed soundscape depicting a bleak, craggy landscape, sparsely inhabited, windswept, and boulder-strewn. Ancient fingers of granite scrabble from out of the bowels of the earth, pointing accusingly at the blackened skies above. From what I've heard already, it sounds pretty cool. It reminds me of Lin Twin, this Welsh dark ambient project. And Winterlight has also released a vinyl edition of Naghamadi by Vortex and Namkar. This album is very important to me because it was my first video review. Quite horrible when I think of it today. So now the album is available on double LP. And last but not least, a small recommendation from the past. These soundscapes you hear in the background are from Jason Sloan's album Deluge. I reviewed it in 2015 and I listen to it at least a few times a year. From a perspective of time, I think it's one of my favorite albums from Giterma label. In my review I wrote it's a recording of a live performance on Stillstream Radio on the 5th of August 2011. The broadcast was transmitted in a non-legal way in Baltimore and the surrounding area, sort of guerrilla ambient as I described it. I also wrote Torn from the impression of space-time and drifting aimlessly in the night sky, although I may be wrong with this space term, as it has a specific American taste. In my mind's eye, I see strange light flashing in the sky over the Arizona desert, and in the back of my head the name of Steve Roach begins to form. Very cool album, really. I recommend it if you haven't heard it yet. That would be it. And go see Sisu movie if it's in your local cinema. Super cool movie where, paraphrasing the song from old Cannon Fodder video game, killing Nazis have never been so much fun. This is I think next video will be not in 2 but 3 or 4 weeks, because I'm going on my vacation. For now this is last one, but see you in a few weeks. Thanks for watching and see you soon in a few weeks. Bye.